What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming.
Shut up and sit down.
Happy Tabletop Takeout Tuesday, my friends. Love this day. Get to tell you reasons why myself, our partner Tom Vulo, 27 Warriors, my wife, why somebody that I know enjoys a particular game when it's time for that title at the table. Thank you for joining me for this. And today I want to tell you about something quite explosive, as you saw from the thumbnail, and that's the Looney Tune Mayhem board game. So when I first heard, and I missed the Kickstarter on this. I missed out completely. I had no idea. When I found out about this, I knew that this was a great match, a great concept. Taking a tactical combat miniatures style board game and marrying that with the Looney crazy, wild antics that you find from the Looney Tune characters in the Bugs Bunny library. Wow, there's been a few Bugs Bunny board games, I think, over the years, but nothing like this at all. I was really glad to see this. I think tactical miniatures, combat, and Looney Tunes, I think they make a great sandwich. Now this game is team versus team. I love that. You get to pair up anyone you want. Any one of the, what is this? 4, 8, 12, 16, if you have all the expansions. Is there something like 16 characters to choose from the Looney Tunes library? And you get to team up any of them you want. It's not like there's just a bad guy camp and just a good guy camp. You get to choose who you want teamed up with who to fight whoever it is your buddy has decided to team up together. I like that variety. I like that feeling. And I think for this it really works. Now the board is made up of tile hexes, and they all represent different places that you're going to be familiar. Well, if you're a fan, if you know your Looney Tunes stuff, you're going to recognize these locations. And they all just about have some sort of effect that if you're there, if you're on one of those locations, kind of like resource management, or not resource management, kind of like worker placement kind of thing. And then if you're there, you're going to get what that advantage is. And it's all familiar. And it all flows and makes sense. The things and the abilities and all of that. And this is like a love letter to Bugs Bunny and Looney Tunes. The artwork that you're going to find throughout the cards, the character boards, is so spot on, perfect for Looney Tunes art. It represents the style, the IP, the franchise. It represents it perfectly. And not just in the artwork that you're going to find on the cards, but the pre-painted miniatures that come with this game are absolutely amazing, absolutely gorgeous. I mean, not just the paint jobs, but the sculpt on all of these too is so appropriately perfect for each and every one of these Looney Tune characters. Now, because it's a combat game, miniatures combat game, each of the different tunes has their own unique ability or abilities that they're able to do that are right on their player board cards. And of course, how could they not? They all have to have something special, something unique to them. It makes common sense for a game from Cool Mini or not, right? Common sense, come on. I really enjoyed the thought that they put into the combat style, the abilities that each and every one of these toons is going to have to make them, not just feel, but to literally make them different from each other. Now, I did mention earlier about the count of miniatures in the game. Yes, there are expansions. This is supported by several expansions. If you like the game, the core game, the base game, feel free to get them. If you're a completionist, you're damn well gonna want to get them. And they add to the game, especially one of them in particular, which isn't even a Looney Tunes character. And that's the 2-pack for Dastardly and Muttley, Hanna-Barbera characters. That's actually a different kind of pack. It does work for the Mayhem game, but it's a dual expansion pack. Because if you have the Cool Mini or Not Scooby-Doo board game, it's also going to work for that. You can use that for villains in the Scooby-Doo game. I don't recall seeing a company come out with an expansion that works for 2 different games that they create. So I think that's really interesting. I'm glad they did that. And yes, it's actually made me more interested in the Scooby-Doo, the board game. I gotta say that just like the original Looney Tune cartoons, I honestly feel that the game is not only good for kids, but I honestly believe it's good for adults also. I do remember the first time you saw a Bugs Bunny cartoon as an adult or as a teen, and you heard a joke on it that you knew like the back of your hand from being a kid, but now you are old enough to really get the joke. You really read between the lines on the joke and you got it on a completely different level. That's what I mean, that the cartoons worked for both kids and adults. And I feel that the game has sort of captured that as well. It's just as much fun for me as an adult as I project and swear that it would have been if I played this game when I was a kid. This has a really fast play time, 30, 40 minutes, and you're going to be done. If you have the expansions, there's so many different characters to choose from. It's going to give you a great chance for replayability on so many different levels between strategy, tactics, card use, placement use, as well as the different characters you're going to get a chance to play. If you're a fan of Looney Tunes, this is a must. You have to play this game. But I'm not here to spend money out of your wallet. I'm here to inform you. Please, I'm not an influencer. Don't listen to influencers. Don't listen to people that have been, maybe paid, bribed, gifted by a publisher to say something to you. You don't know that. You can't really 100% trust, floating heads and disembodied voices on videos telling you things. But I say, watch some playthroughs. Go find some playthroughs of this or any other game that you're interested in and watch those playthroughs, because that's going to give you a much more unbiased opinion on how you, your family, your friends, your gaming buddies are going to feel about a particular title. So go, get more information on Looney Tunes Mayhem, come back here and let us know what you think.